What in the cheesiness? Oh my God. Right. I don't know if you just saw what happened, but that was really making me want to. That was really funny. So, oh my God. I don't even know if you can hear me. That's going to be even funnier if you can't hear me. You should be able to hear me. Sorry. Wait, before I tell you what just happened, let's just check that people can hear. That really took me by surprise. Something could be taking you by surprise because that was, where am I? This is why I check. Can't see myself live. Oh no, there I am. Right. So it's not that funny, but what just happened, like literally as it went live, the spirit alarm, if you're new, the spirit alarm is basically my alarm that goes off and it can pick any of the nearly 900 songs that I've got on there. And it went off on "We Go Together Like," you know what I mean? The one at the end of the Grease. So there must be a happy reunion or a happy moment coming soon or something, because that's what that song is happy, isn't it? It's the one right before they fly. In fact, I think it is the one that's playing right when they fly off into the sky. And that is always my signal, my sign about ascension, when Danny and Sandy fly off into the sky. And as I'm saying, it's like I can feel they're doing stuff to the crown chakra and the higher chakras there, the soul star chakras. So that's kind of interesting. They're going right in. So I'm just making sure this is bits and bobs. Yeah, so I thought I'd start with um Mediumship Monday rather than chuck it in at the end, because when I do whatever sign I'm doing and then that, you know what I mean, I was a bit tired, so I'll do this for like an hour roughly. Doesn't matter if it's a bit longer for fun, and then I'll do Gemini. So um right, so um doing that anyway, but right. Okay. So I've put in the title, "When Love Takes Over, You Know You Can't Deny." So does anyone recognize the song? It is the song. So it's David Guetta and Kelly Rowland, isn't it? So yeah, it was just because when I was getting ready to start this, that came on. So yeah, needed a title, felt like that was a title. So it maybe feels like this might be about divine masculines coming out of denial, whether that's a recent thing or something that you or they've been out for a while, whether you're male or female. Um, and it's also the dark moon. So it's a dark moon right before the new moon in Cancer tomorrow, but it's a dark moon in Gemini right now. So a dark moon is typically a time to go inwards, and really a new moon is a time to go inwards too, especially when it's in the sign of Cancer, because that's about the hermit. But new moons are a good time for new beginnings and everything. But yeah, new moon in Cancer is, it's one to hermit. Definitely, definitely what I'm doing this week. After I kick the arse out tonight, I am having Tuesday, Wednesday, and all of Thursday off until, well, not all of Thursday, because I'll be here to do the Cancer Moon fourth house reading on Thursday night. So I think it's too much to fit it in tonight, and because I don't like that it isn't the Cancer Moon yet. So yeah, so I'll just have a wee rest, and then I'll hopefully come back Thursday night and Friday night to do the Leo Moon free card. So that I'll be doing Leo Moon in the fifth house on Friday, and you can come and get a free card if you want. Um, so yeah, tonight, if you've never been to Mediumship Monday before, it's just basically like what I do all the rest of the time, but it's just a more of an open invite to the loved ones in spirit. So, like I say all the time, I just leave it open. Sometimes it will just be, we're having a wee chat. It's never just a wee chat though. I'm always holding space, always open up in the same way, and I'm always holding space, praying, clearing the energy, light code activations, all of that. But it just looks like I'm having a wee chat. And yeah, and if there's nobody here to have a wee chat with, then I will just, yeah, just feel into what wants to be said. So it's also like the sun in Cancer is pretty near enough. It's not exactly yet, but conjunct Jupiter too. So Jupiter is a planet of luck, expansion, opportunity. I don't believe in luck personally. People that are here all the time know I say this, like I say it all the time. But it's yeah, it's luck, it's preparation meeting opportunity. So that could really come into this somewhere that you could feel that it just feels like wow, like a bit of good apparent good luck's coming your way, or things just seem to be going your way, or opportunities are coming left, right, and center in whatever areas of life. And that could be, it could be that conjunction kind of giving you raining down a few blessings on you. I hope that you're feeling it already, or that you do once we get into the new moon. But yeah, when the moon's in Gemini, it always reminds me of things like express yourself, or speak your truth, or like things to do with the throat chakra, because I'll speak more about that when we do the next live stream. But yeah, but just briefly, Gemini in the third house is communication amongst other things. So yes, so I'm just shuffling this wee scripture card. Hope you all had a nice weekend and a nice happy solstice. I've been live since then though, haven't I? Yeah, I'm just saying it again. The Lord will watch over you coming and going, both now and forevermore. And we've got no, numbers are not sticking out to me. The Lord upholds all who fall and lifts up all who are bowed down. So, right, wee bits of paper, because sometimes I forget. Right, so these are, if you're new, these are the wee bits of paper that I wrote on, like, I don't know, 3 years ago now or something. It might even be, I think it's 3 years ago. And I just never bothered to make them fancier. So let's just see what comes out. So there is a bit of paper in here that says Twinflame messages, and the rest they've all got something else written on them. So that's only one that speaks about twin flames. But I'm just sort of saying, because if you're new around here, I am a twin flame divine channel, so I'm a collective channel, so I can bring through anything that's really going to help anyone. But primarily, it is twin flames that I'm here to help, and these are the only people that ever book sessions with me. So that's why I say that. So unless something begins to change, again, I'm very open for that to begin to change, but it hasn't changed yet. So, right, what are we doing? And if I'd been speaking for longer, sometimes I've already done what the bit of paper says. And interesting. Oh shit, well, that's annoying. Brought the cards, but I don't know where the wee book is. We don't need the book. I'll just feel into it. Right. So we've got inner child healing. That's quite on point, because with the sun just newly went into Cancer. Cancer is about the mother. So it can be about your actual mother, or any kind of relation to a mother in your, a mother in your life. And it can also just be females in your life. And the moon rules Cancer. So everything to do with the moon as well, your intuition, your psychic gifts. Like I keep saying, I'm feeling into whether I want to like, well, it's not launch because it's not new. I've done them for years, but I just took a break. But my workshops, I'm teaching you about all the clairs, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, there's lots of clairs. Whatever one I didn't say. I think it was claircognizant was one I maybe didn't say, but I don't know. There's more clairs than that anyway. There's ones to do with taste and smell and stuff too. But basically that fits in with Mediumship Monday, actually, because basically it is like teaching you about your psychic gifts, because everyone's got them. It's just like in it. Some can do it better than others, or some are more natural at it. You can learn to do this stuff. Mediumship is a calling, in my opinion, as well as like what I said about being a shaman the other day. But it's like, if you've pulled it, you pulled it for a reason. But we've all got psychic abilities. It's just a lot of people aren't bothered about them. You know what I mean? or they don't believe in it, and but you can tap into it. So that's really what those Zooms are about. Um, is me, just overseeing and helping people with wherever you want support with it. But I love it because it's like I put you in breakout rooms. I'll do basically I talk to you all together, and then I split people up into breakout rooms, and then I can like pop in and see how you're doing and stuff, and if you need any help with anything. And it's really good fun. And like I said, when I originally designed that, it was meant to be that people come to all four of them, but some people just came to one and it blew open their clairvoyance or blew open their clairaudience, like whatever clair was like lying sort of dormant. Um, and but yeah, so I'll do the same thing again if people just want to come to it once and like that's an experience, or if you want to come to it weekly, then I sell it like as like a package, or you can come as a one-off too. So like I keep saying, they've been getting me to mention that here and there, and I noticed on the shorts that are upcoming for the rest of the week that I've already filmed, I did mention it again, so that's usually my sign. But I am personally, I'm not going to start posting about in that or planning about it unless enough people email me to tell me, or just tell me in the live chats when you see me saying this, that you would like me to offer that. Because yeah, there's just no point unless there's like a wee group of people. Um, like I would only be able to run it if there was at least four people. Do you know what I mean? So that I could split you up into the two. Because technically, I could go with someone too, but that's a bit shit. Like I need four people, but really, it'd be great if there was like 6 to 8 people or something. But I would do it if there was only four. But like I said, so let me know. So right, we've got inner child healing, and let's just pull another one. Come on, soul family. Does anyone want to join? Is anyone in? Is everyone in the dark moon feels? What's another one? Mediumship. Well, isn't that lucky? Because that's what we're doing right now. Right. Okay. So channel healing without the cards. Cards. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I thought I might be doing that. Right. Where will we go now? We're going to burn the sage again because I already done that before. Right. Let's get the inner child cards then, because I did. Do you know what? I'm actually these. I'm never mind inner child. I'm actually going to use these children's cards because they'll speak to your inner child. Because again, if you're brand new around here, I work with children too. Now, the children I work with tends to be clients' children, but yeah, just in case anyone needed to know that, if your child or teenager or something needs support and you think that they would resonate with me, I did bring them through. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe that I'll just let's see. Oh god, that's a bit. That wouldn't have been as loud for you, but all the fucking cards just fell on the floor. Wait a minute. And it is so annoying. It's annoying, but I'm not going to let it annoy me as much as it probably annoy others. I just found one of those cards. Where's the? I didn't see them. Annoying. I saw them. Did I see them and not pick them up? Is that what I done? The thing is, that must have been why they drew my eyes to them, because that was going to come out. Sure, I picked them up. Right, nobody's here, so I'm just going to pick those. So excuse my jammy bottoms that do not match. The colour does not match this, but that really doesn't matter. Let's get the phone. Right, so there's the phone. Oh, fucking words like compassion, truth, transformation, risk. If you could still hear me, communication. Oh, well, I've just been talking about that, so that's relevant. Where's the fucking jar? There it is. Right. Actually, while I'm down here, I think I will just have a wee scout about and see Choose love over fear. That came up. That came up when I was on the last time too. Right. Nearly there. Right. Awakening. Have patience while someone is awakening, because I picked up the word patience as well. Freedom's behind that, right? But we got to stop somewhere. So I'll put them there. Let me just see. Where were they? Maybe they were. Um, I'm just going to go through and look. I think I left them through there. Oh, there's a wee rogue word. Exploration. That's funny. The word that was sitting there is exploration. And right. So I can't find them. I'm sure I saw them, but fuck knows. Right. So before that happens again, them there. Right. So I did find one of these. They really don't matter. I could have made the effort to make them match, but it doesn't really matter. What's the words to that again? I keep running to the river. The ghost of you keeps me awake. Ella Henderson Ghost is on. So yeah, the lyrics might be significant. I think it's like X's or something. I think it's about. I don't know. Right. So the one inner child card that I found kicking about through there. So it's going to be meant to be, because that's the only one that I could see. I did see them earlier, but it's the one about writing a letter to your inner child. So it says write a letter to your inner child. So and remember, Gemini is communication of all kinds, so it would include writing a letter. So I feel there is something there about that would be helpful for some of you to do. So if you've never wrote a letter to your inner child before, I've spoken about this loads because I'm an inner child healer. So yeah, it can be really emotional. Like, you know, and it's good if you use your non-dominant hand, which you might be like, that's fucking impossible. It's not. You can do it. And if you can't do it, then just use your normal hand, but just it gets you in the zone. You know what I mean? If you write with your non-dominant hand from your inner child what you want to say, and then reply with your normal writing hand. But yeah, whenever I done that in my counselling course and that, I was sobbing. I remember one of the times I had to run out of the room. It was that emotional. So it can really move a lot of emotion. Um, but and it's just, you know, it's just all the things like I remember. I'm not going to tell you everything it said, but it was I could though, because it is somewhere. But it was like just things like, you know, I'm sorry I never done this. I'm sorry I never done that, and I'm sorry I thought by this age this would have happened for you and that. So it was quite, you know what I mean? It was quite emotional. You know what I mean? It was like it's the things that it's the things that you think will have happened in your life by certain ages, and then it's like the reality check when when a lot of those things or none of those things have happened when I was writing this letter. Some of those things have happened now, mind you, but yeah, some of them haven't. So, but yeah, whatever that means to you. So, but because I can't find, this is going to be really annoying if I do actually, but if I If I find them later, it's just whatever. You know what I mean? We can always do it another day. Wait a minute before they fall again. I had it all sorted that they weren't going to fall, and then that happened. Fucking annoying, guys. But takes a lot to piss me off. I'm not your average Aries because the energy is trying to piss me off all the time. So I'm just like, all right, okay, I'll just pick them up. Right, we'll just go with these. So, like I said, these are little affirmations for actual children. So, but might speak to your inner child or one of your children. That was a card that was not for children, so I'm not one of those ones. Right. I think I'll use these because they have got some. Right. What's a wee affirmation, one of these children's cards that will speak to someone's inner child out there, whether male or female, and however many people? Because, like I said, when the timer goes off for this, I'm just going to start the Gemini one. Kindness. Be kind to someone today, and your angel will bring something good for you too. Say to yourself, I like being kind. Oh, well, that's very Cancer New Moon. So, yeah, so maybe there is something coming through here about the person that you need to be kind to is you. That's what I feel. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this, right? So that we're going to work with that because that's what sometimes good when no one's here. So what, for whoever that spoke to, or for however many people, the person you need to be kind to is to today is yourself, and your angel will bring you something good for being kind to yourself. Now, isn't it interesting? Because being kind to yourself could be having a rest. Being kind to yourself could be doing something brave. Being kind to yourself could be doing that task that you've been putting off, you know, like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I mean, that could go with being brave too. But you know what I mean? It's all different sorts of things for some people because some of you might really need a rest. And Cancer is the sign of rest. So it's about sleep, sleep, food, chilling, you know, cozy cuddles, cups of tea is what I always say. But yeah, but I feel this has got we've pulled invention, creativity guides. So I feel there's something here about being kind to yourself would be doing something creative. So you see how that fits with that one that's for everyone about writing a letter. So I do feel there is something. I think I might hold them up for. So even with what I was saying about, I'm trying to gauge whether to do my Claire Zooms. Like that kind of feels like it's, you know, a bit like it because it would be me using my creativity to support you using yours. But yeah, there is, because this has got paint and, you know, you paintbrush and stuff, it could actually be something about painting. So you might actually want to get the paints out and whatever, the crayons or the pencils, whatever, because it can be very therapeutic to just, you know, free flow and draw or paint or doodle, and you just never know what you might come up with. I mean, for years now, I've been supporting people activating their dormant DNA, activating their gifts, not just their psychic gifts, their gifts for everything that can make people money and stuff. Like definitely art, singing, dancing, lots of shit that I can't do basically. Do you know what I mean? Like I could if I tried to kind of nurture these gifts, but they're not my gifts. Do you know what I mean? My gifts what I'm doing right now. I just like to sing for fun. But yeah, so you know, whatever creativity means to you. But yeah, my really that's all my sessions. But my big sessions that I've been doing now for like 10 years are the psychic astrology empowerment, which like I always say, it's bad luck if you find me now, because that is a lot more money because it's evolved over time as I've evolved over time, and it takes ages. And yeah, but it's my own take on looking at your chart. And yeah, you're never going to get an experience like that anywhere else because it definitely is my own thing that I do. It's baffled even other people that do astrology and that one because I'm weaving in the shamanism and the mediumship and everything. It's, you know, a clear energy as I'm doing it. But yeah, that's the psychoastrology empowerment. And like I said, I can see, so say you've got a gift for poetry, I'll be able to see that in your chart. And it might like trigger something to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to take a poetry class. And you never know where that could lead you. You could have a published book on poetry for all I know. Or you could just really find this part of you that, you know, fulfills you from writing, you know what I mean, channeling poetry and stuff. Um, Equally, you know, I might see that you've got a real gift for drawing or painting or something, and then you go away and start doodling and, oh, I used to like doing this when I was little, and before you know it, you're a full-blown artist. That's happened to quite a few people. So, you know what I mean? I could go on and on and on here. And obviously there's loads of people that I've helped that it's like, you know, they'll do similar things to me, like cards and channeling, and because I activate, basically I activate like light language in people, and the way that that comes out in people, it can be all types of different stuff. So yeah, whatever that all means to you. But someone needs to be kind to themselves, and it involves doing something around your creativity that you might have put on the back burner. So that's quite funny. When I picked these up, I saw the kindness card out of this deck. But let's see. What have I got for this one? Guidance. You're being encouraged to ask your angels for guidance on your current situation. So isn't that interesting? We've got mention of angels here, and then the mentions of angels here. And like I say all the time, I work with angels 24/7 in everything I do. So, you know, I don't mention it on, it's like I mention it now and again, but I don't mention it on every single live stream because it's just a given. Do you know what I mean? I call in the angels, guides, ancestors, loved ones of spirit, power animals, light beings every time I'm on here. And yeah, you hear me say this spiel on the shamanic journeys, but I just tend to say it before when I come on because, like I said, I'm very telepathic with a lot of stuff that I do. But yeah, angels work with me in everything I do, and they work with you in everything you do if you call on them. They need your permission. Archangel Gabriel, I'm feeling really strong because of the write a letter and the speak your truth. Because look, the twin flame card that's staring at me is speak your truth. So express yourself. So what have we got for whoever resonated with that wee message? And then I'll pull another one. And let me know on the well, it's replay. It is replay because I'm live now. But let me know when you watch this if that spoke to you. So because it'll also help the algorithm too if you leave a standing comment. So inspire others. Yeah, I love it. I love this. See what I mean. I've never got no plan, guys. Roughly, I just know that the plan is that I need to turn up at the time I said, and sometimes I'm a little bit early, sometimes I'm a little bit late. Today was a little bit in between because I said it'd be 7:30, 8 I start. And I've always noticed it's always kind of like 8 and 9. Well, not always. It depends on the day. Today, I think it's meant to be busiest around 8, and it's only just 8:15 my time. But yeah, I really do feel it. If you're kind to yourself and you play with your own creativity, right? Doodling, drawing, singing, like I said, playing with cards, whatever it is, and you get the guidance from your angels, or it might be seeking guidance from somebody that reads cards, or you know, the Akashic records, or the healer. You know what I mean? Like, and that could literally be what I'm doing right now, and it could resonate. Oh, hello, Renee. Renee, you're not late because, like, you know, I've been doing this for a bit, but it's, you know, we're I like what I'm doing here. I've just kind of made up a wee. You'll see what I'm doing. But yeah, you're not late. You're on time. Nobody's here, so inspire others. And yeah, and I feel if you do that, I feel if you play with some type of creativity that's calling to you, whether it's something that you've put on the back burner for a while or something that you've just been busy with work and you've, you know, a hobby that you've kind of not done a lot of, you know, you before you know it, you could actually really be inspiring others. So I love that. I love it. Right. So let me know if that was yours. So we're gonna well, I'll put it back in. If it comes out again, it's meant to be. Right, so let's do another one. So what have we got for somebody else? I'm just going to do I'm just going to do this because Inner Child came out, and it was Mediumship that came out too. So just be aware. I just know with the way that my guides work, because the Mediumship wee bit of paper came out too. It means that as I'm channeling these messages, it's highly likely it is a loved one in spirit for each of you as I'm delivering these. So just you look out for the signs of that. Again, if I really strongly feel like the presence of, like, say, a grandma or a mum, or so, even though the fact I'm using them as examples, that literally could have been, like, you know, from someone's grandma or mum, but you let me know. Again, when there's people here, It's like, so for instance, it's easier to kind of connect and see, but Bridge Over Troubled Water has just come on. So I feel for this next one, that song, like a bridge over troubled water, is really gonna connect. Now I feel there's something about, I'm picking up on something to do with grief here, because that is actually Stormzy, and it's like, it was when there was a disaster here. So that video is quite sad. It's like, it's got it was the Grenfell Tower if you're in the UK. But yeah, I do feel, there could be something here about this is going to connect with somebody grieving right now. So let's just see what comes out. You could be a divine feminine energy, actually, or a divine masculine, that you're being guided to connect with your feelings, because they're pulling me at the cosmic egg, like a divine feminine card on the floor there. It's like the Mary Magdalene sort of card. So, well, it's not the Mary Magdalene, but divine feminine card. Right. So what have we got for the person's inner child, male or female? Can be a few people. Oh, two. Okay. Strength and play. Ask Archangel Michael to give you strength today. Say to yourself, Archangel Michael makes me strong. Now, Renee and everyone else, if you missed me saying this, these are actual children's cards. So if they seem a bit childlike, that's why. But that's all right. We're here for it. It's cancer season. Mama Wolf is out more than ever. Do you know what I'm saying? So play. Ask the angels to play with you today. Say to yourself, the angels love to play with me. So again, I really do feel there's something very strongly coming through here about, and think about what I just said. I feel somebody could be grieving something or someone, and there is a need to like call on your whatever you connect with, angels, guides, ancestors, whatever energies you connect with, to like give you the strength to do something fun. Yeah, I've been on about how long have I been? I've been on about half an hour. So I've just been chatting to myself for half an hour. I've not been chatting to myself. I've been chatting to like about 5 people watching. And at 5 might be 15, because sometimes I get off and it says like 100 people. I hasn't done that for a few weeks, but sometimes it says like 100 people are watching. I'm like, what? So who knows? But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I've been talking to myself because nobody was chatting. So I'm still a child too, Renee. I hear you. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling these inner child healing came out in mediumship. Hello, Brianna, as well. So I'm just pulling random ones. So if it happens to be any of yours, let me know. Um, so yeah, Archangel Michael to ask Archangel Michael to give you strength, and ask the angels to play with you today. The angels love to play with me. Archangel Michael makes me strong. And like I said, I feel somebody's grieving right now. So let's just get a wee bit more of this. You're never alone. Oh my God. See what I mean, guys? I'm just the messenger here. So yeah, somebody could be, you could be feeling quite alone. And you're being guided to specifically ask the angel of protection, Archangel Michael, who's one of my main guides anyway, to come through and like really to protect you. But I would call on like, real sort of like, playful playful energies, whatever playful energies you connect with as well, to help you feel like you're not alone, because you are never alone. And that's what's the beautiful thing about angels and guides and ancestors and power animals and light beings and whatever I haven't said, that even if you feel alone, or even for, oh my God, and a song just came on called Solo. A song just came on called Solo when I said that. You know what I mean? Even if you feel all alone, you're never really alone, and I've always felt that way, you know what I mean? Like, um, so yeah, however that speaks to you. But obviously somebody is feeling quite alone and you're in a place of grief. Enjoy every moment of your life. And whoever it is you're grieving is, they're passing on their love, because my eyes are being pulled up to I love you. And they want you to enjoy every moment of your life. So you could have been in this place for quite a while. Oh, who's that? That's so sad. That's like, see how it all connects. Loss. I bet you've creeped a few people out there too. If you thought I was a charlatan, do you know what I mean? Because I was, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool how they done that. Because I'm just letting God and the guys and love one speak through me. Look, loss. So again, please let me know if that is someone watching it. Like, if it's someone watching it live and you're too shy, then send me an email to let me know. But I'll just know if you are connecting with that. Like, I'm keeping you in my prayers, and you know, if you're open to that healing. But I could feel it. Like, it's somebody that is feeling very alone, grieving, grieving someone. It could be a situation for some people, but I feel you're actually grieving a person, and your healer guides are all around you. So, you know, I trust that my guides and God will make this message get out to whoever it's meant to, even if it's like a few weeks or months down the line. But yeah, there's clearly a theme coming through there. So um yeah, ask Archangel Michael and whatever angels you connect with to give you the strength to come out and play again. It feels like you've been in too long. Enjoy every moment of your life, and this loved one in spirit wants you to, you know, to not be alone anymore, and they're all around you as you're going through this loss. Funny, actually. See, this is what is better if people are here, because if somebody claimed that, I would be able to give me something else. They're pulling me to that angel thing that I said. It's like something from Christmas that I've just left up, because it doesn't look Christmassy. It's just an angel. Um, it's like a white. It's hard to describe. It's like white, but it's like, you know, made of like wire kind of. Yeah, look, someone's really, really coming through very strong for whoever this is for, that they want you to be happy. And it's quite funny. Remember I said that? I was like, call on, like, I was saying angels, and I was going to be like, you know, call on one of the angels about joy, and I couldn't, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't getting any of the, I would have said like Archangel Jophiel or something, but Archangel Haniel, joy, blessings, intuition. But it's just another message about this person wants you to be happy. So if you connect with having been in a place of grief for a loved one for quite a while, and then also the song I Don't Care just came on, like not caring about much, possibly like the grief of whoever this is put you into a dark place, like a dark night of the soul. Like they're looking upon you, and they don't want you to be in this anymore. Personal guide, guardian angel, spirit family. Yeah, look, so somebody at the age of that, something could have happened at the age of 38. Now if you're, you know, if you're long past that, or, you know, not at that yet, don't just take that bit away. But I'm just being guided to the 38 on the card. But the fact that it's got personal guide, guardian angel, spirit family, you know, it really, it does feel like this feels very close. Like this feels like it's either someone's mum or dad, or if it's not your mum or dad, it's like um it was like you were very close with like a grandparent. But like, this is, that's not even meant to be in there. Moderation. It's kind of reminded me of the temperance card. So I'm going to use them in the next live. Actually, I think I will just use them now. So just, what's, could you tell me what else, whoever this is for, what is it you want to say to them? And then that'll help somebody recognize, because, you know, it's not, it's the specifics that I've said. It does feel like it's a family member, you know what I mean? So it doesn't need to be recent. Oh my God. This is going to get me crying. Yeah, it's what I said. It's definitely somebody's mum or dad, or like I said, it is like a grandparent that was like, you know how some people are closer with grandparents and stuff. Because look at this, parenting. So how specific is that? You know what I mean? like parenting and health. It's like, I feel the message is it's like this family member is like I said, it's funny whenever I pick up on this, especially if someone's not here, like they give it all different ways. So I'm giving the message, and then they'll probably tell me who it is at the end, but they might not. It's up to you. Tell me, but basically, I really do feel it's like this loved one in spirit is like helping you. I feel you've got children, like however many. I feel you've got a child or you've got children, and it's like this loved one in spirit is like all around you, helping you, to get through your grief and helping you with your mental health and your stress, like, as you're grieving. And like helping you to have patience with yourself. Oh, that's, you see, remember when these words fell on the floor? Patience and awakening. Like helping you to have patience through your awakening. Communication. And again, I feel, and remember Gemini moon right now, Gemini is the third house of communication. I really do feel, and whenever I say I really do feel, if you're new, that's when the message is stronger. It's like I really do feel that this family member is like wanting you to talk to somebody. So whether this is about talking with somebody that, somebody in your life that, cares, that would hear you out or something, or like going to a professional, like a counselor, a healer, or someone like myself that is all of those things and a wee bit more. It's like, yeah, it's like this family member saying you'd feel a lot better if you spoke about things, if you spoke to somebody. Happy ending. So it's like, that's basically the message is they want you to play again. They want you to be happy again. They want you to get the help that you deserve. They're helping you to be the best parent that you can be. And so that you know that you will have a happy ending. But you've just got to take your time, like everything in moderation. I feel like abundance in reverse, like that could either be your money's not great right now, or it's not money, it's just your overall general well-being, happiness. But it's kind of making me feel, if somebody has had a significant loss here, it really might be affecting your finances if you've had to take time off work. Because I'm just noticing a synchronicity I had with somebody recently where we were talking about something similar when someone had to take time off work in the past. So I feel with them flashing that up, like that kind of make leadership. So yeah, so see, it could be that you are like you could be in some type of leadership role. Like you could be the boss, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be your own, it could be your own business, or you could be a manager. So whatever leadership means to you, but I feel it's like, it's like, yeah, self-discipline. I think it is. I think you might be your own boss. So it's like you can take time off, but it will dent your finances. But it's like it's just a message coming through that like, your loved one in spirit really is helping you to heal your heart, and come into balance. Like and the material harvest will come. It's important to take this time of healing. But let's see. They just pulled my eyes up to when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So, it's just all this stuff coming through about someone's either been in a dark place or you're still in a dark place. Foundation achievement. So that's the Four of Wands, a union card. But see how the wording's quite similar to what I was just saying there, I feel, because it's like, it's got a wee family looking at a house. So it's like, you could be, I feel you're spending a lot of time in the house right now healing. And this family member's helping you to get the energy to, it's not so much, I'm not feeling the messages to go back to work. It's like just to get out and do something fun, like to lift your energy. Yeah, look, the death card, you're going through like a huge transformation, and there is hope at the end of the tunnel. Like the star card, hope and healing. So look, I just said healing, and then I pulled the card about healing. There is hope here. Like hope is there is light at the end of the tunnel. You don't feel, oh my God, you don't feel there is, because we've got the victory and success in reverse, and we've got sadness and isolation. So this is definitely somebody that has, I would say, you're still in a dark night of soul, or a dark place anywhere, anywhere, well, yeah, a dark place anyway. And I do feel that it was triggered by the loss of a family member. And it's like you can't move on from it, you know what I mean? Because you've got the fuck this card, but it's in reverse. It's like you're finding it very hard. So like I said, it's whoever this was, it was, you were very close with them. That's what I'm saying. Even if it was like a grandparent or something, you were very close with them. So it doesn't need to be recent. It's however this is. Could, you know, it could be it's been an anniversary or something, and but victory and success. But that is basically what the message is that you are going to be a victory and success. You are going to have victory and success. But you just need to take this time to heal right now. Believe and succeed. Yeah, you are going to be a success. You do just need to believe in yourself. You've actually got lots of movement, choices, and decisions coming up to make here. And yeah, you'll have you'll be triumphant, the chariot. It's like you'll move, things will be moving fast. Things will be moving fast for you. So it's like just take this time to heal right now. Yeah, like I'm going to come out of this now, but actually somebody's in quite a dark place, like depression, dark night of soul, you know, the light in reverse, that's the sun card. You don't feel happy. And this loved one's coming through to, you know, to say, you know what I feel like? I feel this is one of the divine masculines, male or female. And it feels like this is really specific. So again, sorry, I'm going to reply in a minute. So actually, I'll just reply. So do you have any openings this week? What do you mean, Renee? Do you mean for like one-to-one clients? Because towards the end of the week I do, but I'll see what you reply there. This is specific, right? I'm picking up on it, like I said, it's like this is somebody's mum or dad or grandparent that you were really close with. I'm wondering, you know, I think that's why I'm saying that. It's like I think this is somebody's mum or dad, but they were like a grandparent to your child. That makes sense, right? Okay, I go there then, because that's what I feel it is, right? And it's like because do you know what I mean? I know that you don't get what I mean, but it's like how like when I'm with my nieces, I'm like, oh, go and tell grandma, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, why are you not just giving me what it is? But it's like so this person doesn't need to have passed recently, although it would make sense if it was kind of recent because of how the feelings I'm feeling. But even if it was a while ago, it's like this is who's coming through to help you in this dark place with being like with your own parenting, like parenting yourself, but it feels like being a parent. Um and it feels like, you know, you're in a huge time of change with that destiny card. It feels like as well as the loss of someone, it feels like you're going through a big massive change. And I'm just wondering if I feel what they're telling me as well. It's like you could be very sad and depressed and unhappy in a family home because of the Four of Wands. And this person's coming through to say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, so I just trust that it'll make sense to everybody. It makes sense to triumph. Yeah. It's like there is going to be something moving forward here. But right now, again, sacral chakra in reverse, your creativity, your trust, is broken down. You've not like the fire's gone, death card. But you know what I mean? Think about it. Like normally, it depends on what I'm feeling into here. But the sacral chakra in reverse, there's no passion. So if I'm picking up on someone in a connection, it's like the connection's dead and it's someone's depressed, and this family member can see that. Because there's love elsewhere. So again, love, Six of Cups, that's the past. Like, so this is obviously one of the divine masculines, but this could connect with you people where, so remember, whether you're male or female, I feel unfortunately you're in a loveless relationship, and this family member is coming through to provide the healing for you and the encouragement. It's like you've sacrificed something, because we've got the sacrifice card there too. Like, I feel you've paused, like you've been in a hanged man about something, to pause to look at something, and I feel like, do you know what? This is strange, but I feel like someone's punishing themselves, because I just pulled well-deserved reward, but I pulled it in reverse. So it's like somebody's like punishing themselves when you could have union, joy, and stability. Share the love in reverse. Yeah, so again, I'm going to come out of that now, because like I said, it's very heavy energy, but also like it's quite complicated. It's everything I said, but it feels like somebody's staying in something where they're not happy to punish themselves. Yeah, so okay. So prayers for whoever that is. That feels very sad. Right. And I feel like I want to shuffle a Kali card actually. So yes, so Renee, I am available. I will be available Thursday and Friday. So Thursday is still Cancer Moon. So that's everything to do with your feelings, trauma, mother healing, female healing in general, and then Friday's Leo Moon. So that's like, it's just more uplifting and joy, inner child, fun. It's that. Leo Moon's my favorite, but Cancer Moon is lovely too. It's just it'll be very emotional because it's still within the new moon and Cancer energy. But yes, I do have sessions if you want to book on either of those days. But yeah, for tomorrow, and I'd say Friday's a better bet, but if you need Thursday, just go with what. And also, if there's a time that you need and it's not there, email me and say. But usually the times that are there are what's available. But I haven't updated that in a while. Right. So what have we got? Give us a Kali card for whoever that was for. Although you may be in circumstances, oh my God, look at what I said. Do you know what? I feel this is someone's mum because it being the Cancer new moon. I feel this is someone's mum who'd have, you know what I mean? Especially because I think about it. I could have been like said, oh, like, oh, when I'm with my dad, they say grandpa, grandpa, because again, grandpas often are the favourite, aren't they? But it's kind of like I didn't. I said, oh, that's weird. How am I not? For some reason I'm not like signed in, but I mean I am live. I don't fucking understand. But yeah, I think this is someone's mum, and you've got children, and they call them grandma. I mean, the grandma doesn't need to be specific here. It could be like nan or gran or whatever. But it was just with it being the new moon in Cancer and being about the mother. So, but look at the wording. Although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer not to be in at this time, how fucking specific is that with what I just said? You're actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated, these circumstances will give way to a more favourable situation. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. Because again, this loved one in spirit is making influence me to say this, and that's why my nose is going crazy right now. You're in an unhappy situation, and I feel your mum possibly grandma, possibly your grandma, just whatever, but someone, a female relative is trying to support you to come out of this for your own health and well-being, possibly of your children as well, because if you're not happy and they're saying, but I don't know, whoever that fits with, but please let me know if that was you, because that was quite deep. Right, so we love deep around here. It was nice, but it was quite heavy, wasn't it? Right, so let's get another one. So after I've finished probably this one, I am going to do the Gemini third house. So what have we got? White feather. When you find a white feather, your angels are very close. Say to yourself, my angels are close to me. If you do not find a feather, draw a picture of one. So there's loads of things with that. Again, because it's mentioning drawing a picture, and we've also got write a letter. It's Archangel Gabriel feels very strong with this message. It's like there's something about writing and drawing that makes your inner child come alive, if you resonate with this. And you could have actually just found a white feather recently, or you're going to see a white feather, and that's I feel it's from a loved one in spirit. I know that is very generally a white feather, can be known, but or it could be like from Archangel Gabriel actually, or like an angel you connect with. But right, so let's work with that and forgiveness. So now I feel specifically you could be male. Now don't throw the I wanted to say don't throw the baby out with the bathwater there. So whatever that means to you. But I was going to say, I feel you're male because there's a wee boy here. So I feel this is going to speak to somebody's inner child, if you're a boy. But if you are a female and you connect with us, take the message. But forgiveness. If you feel bad about something you've done, your angel forgives you. So forgive yourself. I forgive myself and I feel good again. And again, I feel, like I said, the white feather is about a loved one in spirit trying to help you to heal from something. So what have we got to go with that? Calm is not a weakness. So again, very specific, but that card is such weird wording every time I read it. I feel like there's somebody, if I feel you, so right, we're going with because there's a wee, but I feel you're a male, and I feel there's somebody around you trying to trigger you out of being in a calm state. Understand your body. And I feel like you could actually be in a place of stillness right now. Like you could actually be burnt out, or you could be like unwell. Um, and again, there's a collective theme. So this will be interesting if it comes out in the Gemini one. It feels like you're beating yourself up for something, but it feels like whoever this feels like a karmic energy around somebody is like trying to, like I said, it feels like somebody's trying to push your buttons and trigger you and make you angry whilst you're in this time of healing. Community in reverse, spiritual ancestors. So Gemini is community, remember. Basically the shadow of Gemini is well, basically Gemini is your community and your neighborhood and siblings and siblings, like anyone that lives in the community, cousins, siblings, family members. But because it came out in reverse, I feel this is like, and it's got spiritual ancestors. I feel your ancestors are around you. Because actually, when I saw white feather, I felt it was like, like very shamanic, like, great white feather or something like that. It's great spirit, but that's what came to me first. So it's kind of like I feel you've got ancestors around you. Like feels like, Native American kind of ancestors around you, like trying to help you through a spiritual transformation, a spiritual initiation, a shamanic initiation, a healing, and you're getting really in touch with like your body. And like I said, you're in this place of calm. And it feels like somebody's healing. It feels like whether you realize that or not, you're healing your nervous system. And it feels like you've got like quite annoying people, whoever they are around you, trying to trigger you, trying to make you angry, trying to be like, come on, you've been inside too long, or you've been in your bed, or and it's like, but it's not, these people aren't good for you. You know what I mean? Whoever this is, new beginnings. And it's like your ancestors are trying to push you towards a new beginning. And it's like this feels like people try to hold you back. Confusion. 13 again, the death card, Scorpio energy. Many choices, uncertainty. Yeah. So again, I knew what I was feeling. It's like it's a divine masculine male. So this can be a few males that feel like this. And you've got very like, it's not even confusing people, it's people that are trying to confuse you, right? Because we've got past, known, unknown, future, perhaps, maybe, like people that are trying to manipulate you into their agenda. But it feels like you've already saw through whoever this is or however many people. And it feels like, this could even be like, this could be like a romantic, this could be like a situationship or something, or somebody that's at you. It could be romantic too. It could be like, oh, come on, like, stop moping around, or, you know what I mean? But it's like, it feels like you're trying to forgive yourself for something, and you're looking for answers from God or your guides and your spiritual awakening. Like it feels like you understand what's happening to you, but whoever, again, I just want to keep saying annoying person. That's what I feel. Like I feel annoyed. Like they're making me feel how you feel. When you don't know what to do, ask the angels and they will whisper to you. My guide will always help me find the answer. But you know what I'm laughing at? See that picture? That looks like David Bowie or something, but that's quite funny. It's like I've said before, my dad looked like David Bowie when he was younger. I mean, he still does, but definitely when he was younger. But what I was going to say is the shadow of Gemini's gossip. So it feels like, again, gossips in the community. It feels like somebody, you know what I mean? Like, but again, it feels like you're getting quiet, or you're being guided to get quiet in this Cancer new moon because it's about silence, and you'll come out of this confusion if you're not already. Look, yeah, releasing difficulty up from the depths. You're coming out of a dark night of the soul, but it's like if you go out to play, like, whatever that means, it's like these people would pull you back down. Like, understand your body. Like, it feels like if this is you, it feels like your body's actually telling you, don't be around this person, or don't be around these people. Fruition brings your ideas and projects to fruition. It's like, what I'm feeling is it's like it's if you don't listen to that, your inner guidance, you're being encouraged to ask your angels for guidance for your current situation. If you don't listen to this inner guidance and you sort of give in to whoever this annoying person is, it's like you'll go backwards. And whatever it is you want to come to fruition, it won't happen. But it's like you're very close to taking a leap of faith. This feels like a masculine that's like healing before going to the feminine. That's what it feels like. But however it fits with someone. Um, and then I just looked up at the telly. It said, "Give me space. I've got dyslexia." Like, do you know what I mean? It's like you're me too. Whoever this is for, but that just and the rest. But I just looked up at the TV and it said that it's time to take out of the. It's time to take a leap out of the darkness and into the light, filled with positivity. Look at what I said. You're in danger of being pulled back into the dark with whoever this person or people are. And I feel you're very close to jumping towards a new beginning. Um, let's just shuffle these and see what we get, and then I'll go into Gemini because. Could you tell us? So I'm just trying to think. What did I say for the short for today? I said something like it was twin flame. It was something like your twin flame could come to the door specifically because it was my friend was coming to the door, and then I pulled twin flame. You activated my soul. Thank you for reminding me who I am or something. And then whatever else it was. So, oh shit, that makes sense with what I just said. So, look at this, but I think it's not the right time to the person. That's a karmic person trying to pull somebody back, not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. I feel like that's what I was feeling. It feels like somebody's like at somebody, like to come out and play or let me in to play. Like it feels like a karmic, it feels like a what I say all the time. It's like it's a karmic energy that's chasing somebody, that's healing. And it's like, I mean, I've not got time or energy for a relationship, or it's kind of like piss off. Like, it's because it's like, and then I just looked at the TV and it said Dave's inside. So you don't need to be called Dave, but it's like, what I mean, whoever you are, no, I'm staying inside. It's so weird what I'm feeling, but it's like, and then that song, please, please, please don't say I'm right. Is it right or wrong? I'm assuming it's right. I don't really know that, but that just came on. So, what I mean? It feels like it is maybe, I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. Everyone makes mistakes. That's what it feels like. This, I would say, this feels like, what I mean? Take what resonates, but it could really be anyone. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, but I'm now strongly picking up on like this feels like somebody that's not taking no for an answer. It's a karmic energy that could have been like a romantic thing that like somebody it's somebody that doesn't pay attention to boundaries, you know what I mean? Even if you're saying it's not the right time, I'm not feeling well or something, it's like somebody's like turning up anyway and stuff. And then that song's come on because the person's like, don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing. You know what I mean? It's like my ego's another. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. It don't I beg you, don't embarrass me. Yeah. Do that see what I mean? So I don't really even know that song, but the words are sticking out to me. It's like someone's like, who do you think you are? Like, do you mean that's what I'm feeling like? You can't reject me. Like, so even if you're not wet, that's what it is. It's like, because they're talking to me about things now, and it's like boundaries. It's like this is somebody that's not, like I said, they're not getting the message. I'm sorry, and in you're in a dark place, longing after someone else, and this is someone going after you. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Lost. Yeah, I thought that was going to come out. This is exactly what I've just said. And I looked up at heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. You're going through an ego death, and it feels like whoever the person is chasing you, they need an ego death. I don't think they're anywhere near it. Lost. I feel so lost without you. We'll leave that one there, guys. But it was definitely all sort of tying together, wasn't it? Let's see if the false twin flame or something, or the karmic relationship comes out of here. What else do we need to know? Don't do it in front of me. You see what I mean? It's like someone's like this is a karmic energy trying to pull somebody back to the timeline that they've moved on from when they're about to take a leap of faith to where they want to go. High priestess expanding consciousness. It's like if this is for you or if this is about your person, you or your person's consciousness has expanded so much. It's like whoever this is about, you don't want to go back. Look, Dark Night of the Soul, surrender. That's what I said because they're speaking through me. But also, it was also in reverse. So that's why they're saying to me, like, this ties back to the last live stream I done. The light at the end of the tunnel. Someone's almost at the light at the end of the tunnel. But this is like people coming in the tunnel and like, come back, come back. You know what I mean? But I think you're too wise to go back. Karmics can go away, exactly, Brianna. I am enough. Let go of expectations. But look, the butterfly is chained to that. So it feels like you're the butterfly trying to break free of a transformation because I kept pulling the transformation card. And there's butterflies all over her dress too. And it's just kind of like, but now you're enough. So again, I would say if this is yours, I feel that karmic energy has kept you at some points in really low self-esteem. and like played with your emotions, because you know the words were coming up saying something about and now there's a flying £20 note in the video. So again, it could be somebody that, you know what I mean, that all they care about is money and stuff. And also the song's called Catch Me If You Can. I don't know what that song is either, but that's what I'm getting. That's all painting a picture here. This feels like somebody that would pick you up and put you down when they felt like it, and it feels like they've done something to fuck up, which could have initially upset you, but it feels like if this is for you, you feel like that's done you a favor, and it's like you're not going back. Um, but yeah, it's like because you're a divine masculine, baby. King, you're a king. You're a divine masculine. Because remember, I did feel this was a male because of the wee boy on the card, and it's like you're a divine masculine king. Mission accomplished. Welcome home, and that's always my card about the divine masculine swimming home to make the heart with the other divine feminine swan with a crown on. You are a sovereign being. 1111 could be significant. 1111 divine time. I said 1111 on the shorts for today or tomorrow, and also it fits with what I said. Today's message was a twin flame is coming at you. You know what I mean? So I feel that's like picking up on a similar, and it feels like this karmic energy can feel you're about to be on the move, and it's like this last ditch attempt, but they know it's over. You can do it, yeah. You can do it. Remember your identity. You're dropping the mask. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. That is, again, that's not just for one person. That is a bunch of masculine males, females too. But I'm picking up the males where it's like that are like, yeah, I've learned my lessons. I don't want to go back. Do one karmic energies, basically. That feels appropriate to say that. Right. Okay. So I'm going to end this here. And but before I go from here, do you each want a wee card? Well, it's only Renee and Brianna that's here. And if you want a card, speak now and I'll pull you one. I'll just pull you one from here. Oh, so Renee said hi first. I'm going to assume you want one. Truth, but look how it ties on to the message I just gave as well. Truth, always be true with yourself and all others involved in the current situation. So, Renee, that's your card, but that's anyone who wants to claim that. But that also fits with that last message. Like, you're being guided, that masculine or whoever all fits with that, to be true to yourself and all others involved in the current situation. So if somebody is at you that you're not interested in anymore, you're being encouraged to be honest with them, or they will keep trying. So, you know, it's like no people pleasing like that, because that, honestly, I can feel it. Whoever that is, they're not getting the message. It's like, you know what I mean? Or they're getting the message, but they're choosing to ignore it. It's disrespectful either way. So you need to make it crystal clear. And you might have. They might just be a chancer. Do you know what I mean? So, what have we got for Brianna? Soul. Discover your soul purpose. Short, sweet, and to the point. So, again, look out for what that might mean to you. And look, and then I cut the deck and we've got that same card about truth. So, again, like I said, I feel that there's something strongly for everyone about being honest with yourself and everyone involved and following your purpose. Now, you might already be following your purpose, but it's like, I would say to everyone, look out for people from the past coming to pull you out. Like, I'm looking out for it too. I actually had warnings about that not too recently, and I have seen signs of it. You know what I mean? But ain't fucking nobody pulling me back to the past. I don't know about you guys, soul family, but nobody's, and I mean nobody's pulling me back to the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the present, and I'm all about the future. I'm not going back to the past. I'm a past life healer, and I will be this month because I mean I'm every day, but I'll be on about that a lot this month because the Cancer season, the fourth house, is about the past, and that is specifically where a lot of my past life healing energy, you know, is all about in my chart. But like I always say, I heal past lives, but I heal the past lives to bring what was helpful about your past life and what you and the happy memories in the past and this life, so that you can be happy in the present. Oh yeah, and then also that's really amazing. That is what that was. I don't even remember what it said, but I quickly picked whatever memes stuck out to me. And that one was about that, wasn't it? It was about, it was a wee funny, yeah, look in the community tab. It was something about, and I didn't know why I picked that, but that's why that'll mean some, it'll probably what was going to mean the most to the most people. Like, there's no going back. So don't let anyone take you back to the past. So and if you pass that test, if you pass that karmic test, it'll be time to celebrate. Celebrate. It's time to celebrate. You don't need an occasion to celebrate. But I would say that you are going to have a reason to celebrate. Honest. Be honest with yourself about your current situation. That's not even the same card I mentioned. So there's a lot about, oh my God, when love takes over, you know you can't deny. And I felt like made me catch that song because it's about people coming out of denial. Like wherever you're in denial, you just can't be in denial anymore. It feels like repressed feelings coming up. Um, love it. Love it. Right, okay. So I'm gonna go into Gemini too before I lose steam. I've still got energy. So and it's 9 o'clock exactly. So I like that when it lands on the hour. So I'm just gonna hop on and hop off and hop back on again. But yeah, so let me know if any of these did speak to you and you watch this, on the replay. Let me know in the comments if that spoke to you, because some of them were pretty specific. So, but yes, I'll see you next Monday for the Mediumship Monday, but I'll see you in a minute for Gemini. Um, wait a minute. Learn. Take time out to read and learn new things. Enjoy. Enjoy every moment of your life. Okay, thanks, I will. So whoever that's for too, I wanted one for myself. Right. Um, where's the wee thing? What am I doing? Cursor's going mental here. Like genuinely.